2,000 centuries later is when our story begins.
How is it that I might help you?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to System Agnostic, Chapter 2, Episode 7, possibly the finale of Chapter 7. We'll find out.
Whoa.
Karavox Reforged. A prophecy? A hope? I suppose we'll find out. I, as always, am Stephen, he, him. I am your AD this evening. AD, as always, standing for Acrylics Diala. I am joined by my lovely little friends here, who may or may not die this session. We truly don't know. Starting with the ever-surprised Sadie.
What? Fuck, what? Oh, that's right. It's always me. Can we change that for Chapter 3?
Absolutely not.
Well, okay, I'm still going to be a surprise. Hi, everyone. My name is Sadie. I use she, her pronouns. Tonight, as with other nights, I am playing Chong, 3 N's and a hard K, the lovely, rather inept Urson barbarian who uses he, him pronouns and likes to roll everywhere.
Very nice. Jeff.
I don't remember his name.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I use he, they pronouns, and this entire campaign, unbeknownst to me, was a conspiracy to teach me how to pronounce Aarakocra correctly, because I am playing Rooney, an Aarakocra ranger, who just got a really cool new bow that shoots spiders or something, so I'm going to use it tonight.
Hell
I
yeah.
thought it was Aarakocra.
What? I didn't, all this time I still didn't pronounce it right?
I don't know.
Angela.
I'm going to learn.
Hey, I am Angela, she, her, playing Curie Essler, the human sorcerer, he, him. He does not have a fancy bow, he does not roll everywhere, but he did just lose his mother and just get her back, and now he's very confused about everything in life.
As he should be. And finally, Breck.
Hey, what's up? I'm Brock. He, him pronouns. I'm eating clams and spaghetti, which are very good, and then also drinking an amaretto sour. 2 very different Italian things.
I didn't know we were drinking. Hold on.
I mean, you do you. I ain't drinking.
I
like to be
played
sober for my murders.
Domus, who is a paladin warlock. He, him pronouns, and that's it.
Yay! So, if this is your first episode, welcome. You've chosen a very interesting time to join us. But to get you a little up to speed, our party found themselves raiding a temple in the desert to rescue some archaeologists, who helped them locate part of a very powerful weapon. Karavox, a battle axe that rumor and legend says, if wielded, can deal damage to even a god by attacking their proxies, their clerics on Earth. Or on the material plane, I should say. Unfortunately, they were missing the head of the weapon, which, through a series of smoke trips and a trip on a floating city, they have determined is in Brem, on one of the lone isles, surrounded by crystal spires. Upon arriving, one of the doors that they were told would have to be opened was already open, leading Marcella Essler, Curie's mother, out. She demanded Karavox's haft, was met by several no's and weapons, After banishing Rooney and Chonk for a moment, though, she was defeated, and by the invocation of chaos, she was killed. Kiri, not accepting this path, you had 2 of the parties 4 Revivify scrolls used on his mother. Domus failed the first time, but managed to bring her back the second, gaining a little more insight in the process. Before, Zen, the Earth Genasi cultist, who you've agreed to let use Karavox first. Whether or not you hold to that agreement, we'll find out tonight, I suppose. She wasn't able to open the second door, and encourages the 4 of you to try, or at least some of you. And heading towards the second door, Kiri's mother on the ground telling him to go, is where we left off. But of course, anyone who has actually seen these games know, we don't start with the players, because that's how normal games work, and my brain don't work like that, so we're moving on. In a house, in a different time, even on a different continent, really. The house of Aaron Descala. He opened a package, found a bucket, got really confused about said bucket, and there was a pounding on his front door. That pounding has grown more frantic, until becoming more violent. Each slam against the door frame causing the door to shudder and bend violently inwards, just a little. Until with a resounding crash, the door is flung open, broken off its lock, even. And as it slams into the wall, our camera goes black. And then white, as we descend back on the snow and ice-filled isle, just south of the main continent of Bren, in a circle of crystals, towards a henge of stone, as the 4 of you head towards what has been told as the second door. Any last minute preparations you want to make as you are approaching the door? If not,
Alright. So, Curie has already at least twice before, if not more, to my recollection, has sort of had a few moments where he felt like the memories that he has isn't really his, correct?
a few times, yeah.
Alright. Especially the last time in the bakery seemed to stick with him the most. So I would say with that luck point that I got a few sessions ago, Carrie would have to wonder at this point, just going with that feeling, if he's not himself, who is he?
If he is not himself, who is he?
Because at least twice now he's had the feeling that they weren't his memories, that he was looking at them as somebody else.
Yeah.
It would be enough to get him curious. Pun only slightly intended.
I am going to say, with that and the invocation of the question marks, roll a wisdom check.
Great. Plus 1, so 17 total.
Okay. How many channel points to kill Rooney? I don't know. Start spending them and find out.
No, don't do that.
Matt is still salty, Kels?
So...
We need our bird
Missed it.
ranger.
It was so long ago.
To an extent, the premise is flawed. You are Kiri. You are Kiri Essler. You live in a time of demons and devils and a level of turmoil in Quelmar that is somewhat unique. While chaos will rise, Tiamat will cause her problems at a later time. That is not the era you live in. You live in the incursion. We lost a chunk. Hopefully we will retrieve a chunk at some point. Anyway, that's unrelated to the answer to your question. It is not that you are not... How do I phrase this? Kiri Essler is a real person, living in this time, dealing with these memories and the problems that lie before you now, and that you have that you have dealt with leading to this point. But looking through, with a 17, in this moment, in this memory, in this iteration of events, it is possible that you either have a passenger who is experiencing things not their own, but is yours. Or, while you are real, a person in history, unknown or known. You might not be the person from history, just someone playing the part. But as those thoughts hit you, Chonk rolls through the henge. Rooney flies through.
Wait. I set up my immovable rod, tie a rope around it, and carry the rope right outside the doorway.
Zen watches and nods approvingly. Oh, wait. Clicks it, moves it up to about above her head, clicks it again. It ejected me last time. If it does the same to you, you don't want that anywhere near body level.
Yep. Good plan. Thanks.
I'll keep guard, make sure nobody comes in after you. I'm not keen to get ejected again. And you and Kiri cross the threshold together.
Took a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Going in. And I'm going to ready one of those hornet arrows.
Okay.
My new bows, since I sensed a dragon behind this door.
Yeah, you did. You passed through. And it's strange to you, mainly, Kiri and Domus, as you enter. Chunk is ahead of you, rolling ever onward, Rooney flapping and keeping pace. And it takes you a second to realize Chunk is rolling. Chunk isn't going anywhere. Rooney is flying and keeping pace with Chunk, but only because Rooney also is not moving beyond his wings. They move no further from you. and you hear from all around you. You bear some infernal taint amongst you, but not its blood. Those who would seek to raise Karavox from its slumber. Who now do I speak to?
As it's speaking, I just pop a good potion of greater healing real
Okay.
quick. How do I roll on this thing?
Mm-hmm. Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, there's the roll button.
Hi, my name's Rooney. Who am I speaking to?
Rooney.
If you say it like that, it's a little bit menacing.
Do the rest of you answer?
Yeah, I almost.
Sorry, do we all hear it in our heads, or is it just like echoing through
It's
the chamber?
all around you.
Okay.
Chunk, you feel it vibrating through different parts of you as you're rolling and different parts of you are touching the ground.
Okay. Have I realized yet that I'm just not physically moving as I'm rolling?
I don't know, have you?
No, don't roll until James gets here.
James isn't here. Yes. And so I have stopped rolling, and now I'm sitting on the ground. I will respond. Oh, hello. My name is Chunk. It's nice to meet you.
Chunk.
No, that's too many N's.
Don't.
I only have 3. My brother Chunk has 5, however.
You have a brother?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
he's dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, bee sting.
Kiri, do you respond?
Yeah, they call me Kiri.
Kiri. You stand beyond the threshold of the second door. Our desires are plain, our needs clear. We wish your stability, your place in this world, your ability to put down roots, as it were.
Is that to all of us or just to Kiri?
Only one of you must pay the price.
Oh, you want it instead of us. I see.
The 4 of you will live this day. At least, you will not die because of me. But if you wish the head of Karavox, as I sense the haft on your bag, then your position in this world must be paid.
Joke's on you. I've never set down roots anywhere.
You having done it is irrelevant. The point is that you never will be able to. Never ceasing. Always moving. Day after day after day. And that is my price. Now who will pay?
That kind of sounds like a lot of the way I already live. Like if you stop moving, then you plummet. You ever tell us what your name was? Or when you said Rooney back to me, you were saying your name's also Rooney.
We have no need for names.
Then why do you have need for roots?
The axe head has been removed from time and space. To return it, time and space must be given. Time has already been returned.
So,
Do we know what he means by that? Sorry, Sadie.
it's okay. I speak very slowly when I'm doing the chonk voice. So, how long of a stay is considered putting roots down?
You will find out. You will
Really?
know when you have stayed too long.
Is there anything familiar sounding about this voice? Is there like any chance it's a dragon? I sense the dragon in here.
I can present many obstacles to you. Be they natural beasts, and rising in front of Chonk, a massive snow leopard.
Eep.
Or perhaps something more sinister. And you watch as it shifts, its snout elongating into the fur melting away, turning to leathery scales, as an ancient white dragon now bears down on all of you.
Nope.
But I have no need for that either. And the dragon turns to mist and evaporates into the dark.
Misty stepped away. It could be anyone.
I really thought you were going to say the snow leopard was going to turn into a flashcard that has a really long word on it.
I'm sorry. everyone, but I can't give up my roots. My oath is to protect everyone. And I can't do that if I can't be with everyone.
I already don't have any roots. Really, I fly a lot. There's no roots that grow in the sky. I'm fine. I can do it.
I wanted to find a home after this adventure.
I see. I don't really. Here's the thing. I'm like a bird. I only fly away. I don't know where my home is.
Rooney, every deal has some hidden quality to it.
Well,
Trust me on that.
Somebody's got it. What's the alternative?
Would you prefer a jug of alchemy?
Silence.
Sounds like a no.
Before Rooney makes any deal, or any of us, can we at least see what you really are?
What is there to see?
You're not a snow leopard, and I seriously doubt you're a dragon. So what are you?
I'm very certain it's a dragon.
I am.
Rooney, it's your call.
They am.
I would throw my hat into it, but I just... Even if I don't have any roots... I'm talking to my mother again.
Yeah, and I don't think you should mess that up. I think there's a future there.
I might have already done that.
Well, I can tell you for certain I'm not talking to my mother. So, yeah, if this is what it takes to get the axe head, take care of these infernals, fine. I'm your guy.
Kiri,
have no
Chonk,
roots
and
already.
Domus, you are standing outside the henge, staring at a curtain of diffused light. Rooney, you're alone in the dark. You give this of your own will.
Yes, no one's coaxing me. This is what's needed. I wish I knew what I was dealing with here. I sensed the dragon. Maybe I was wrong.
We are all things. We are nothing. We watch. We observe. We ignore. We do not perceive. We guard the head of Karavox. We care not what the price is. We only care that the price is paid. Repeat after us. For Karavox, I give up my roots.
For Karavox, I give up my roots.
You hear a crack in the dark, as if the earth is splitting open beneath you. But behind you, in the dark, there is a curtain of iridescent light, shifting, not physical, almost you know you could step through it. The rest of you outside see that white begin to become colorful. And then brighten and brighten until a beam shoots back from it into the crystal. The crystal erupts in the same light. Now 2 of them ablaze. The one Marcella stepped through. Rooney, do you exit this chamber?
Is there anything else that I see?
Only darkness and the curtain.
Okay, then I'll go through the curtain.
You all watch as Rooney steps out of the henge. And Rooney, as you do, you feel that wanderlust that's defined your life. You said it yourself, you don't have roots. If the dragons hadn't been released from Kiston, you'd still be in the air. You wouldn't care about devils or any of this. You still have your drives, you still have your missions. Whatever you want to do, you feel you can. But as you're thinking over potential things you could have just lost, Kiri's words just coming through your head. You know you can rest. This isn't a move till you drop from exhaustion situation. But you don't think you can rest long in the same place.
I hope I don't come to regret this.
Zen clicks the immovable rod, hands it back to Domus. None of you got ejected. That's a good sign. 3 of you did just randomly appear. That's an interesting sign. Good news, bad news. Part of being in the cult for a period of time means I can kind of sense the infernal. Because, you know your enemy and all that. It's coming. It's a lot of them, and also some abyssal. My mistress,
Great.
Merilith, may or may not be on her way.
That acted Killer's Branta.
Oh no.
I was
What?
about to say, Rooney, how are you feeling? But Sadie, how is Sadie feeling?
Rooney, did you get the head of Karavox?
No?
What?
I think we have 3 more pillars. 3 more doors to go to.
I was hoping that would be the one thing.
One more door.
What is one?
All right, let's go. One more door. Maybe this time they won't say that we're going to get the head of Karavox and then not give it to us.
Well,
Not bad, people. Yay.
good for not dying, Sadie.
And the Earth Genasi lady, I can't remember her name because I was too busy dying, says that a lot of people are coming, including Merilith. I want to go, oh, I didn't want to die today.
We might not if you can do what you came here to do.
All right, let's go. Quickly now. I set up the thing again. Make sure to do it high this time.
Mm-hmm. Do you all go through the other door? I'm not
Sure,
hearing
but
it
I'm bringing
out.
my bow again.
I will, but this time, instead of rolling, I'm going to waddle on my little legs. I'd also like to point out for anyone that doesn't remember when I did my first character description, normally on a perfect human ratio, the legs take up about 50% of your height. In Chong's case, his legs make up like 30 to 35% of his height. Most of it is just his torso and his head.
Honestly, that's still more than I gave him credit for, so...
Yeah, but is very much a waddle on some stubby legs. So I will waddle in, and now thinking that there's a good chance I might die soon, I am reading my book, and that's why I'm waddling instead of rolling.
Okay. Chunk goes in. Does anybody follow? Domus, you set up the rod. Domus follows. Curie follows. Rooney?
I do. I have my arrow ready.
I would like each of you to roll a d20. Just a d20.
Fun. 19.
Okay.
Why do I always pick the ones that are hard to read?
18.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
We're good at this
Interesting.
game.
Jonk steps through. You find yourself very quickly engulfed in darkness again. You can't see your book.
Yeah, because I don't have dark vision.
You seek to open the final door.
Yes, and we need to do it quickly now. So what is it you want?
Chunk is the only one in this room, actually.
Oh.
I mean, kind of. I guess that's on my list, but it's not the top of my list.
You seek the head of Karavox.
I know Rooney does.
I am not speaking to a Rooney.
Oh, okay. I guess that is why we're here.
To release Karavox requires prices.
Oh. What kind of price?
Who you are, your past, your reality.
Does that include, like,
All of this, and I'll gesture to my very large protruding stomach.
You will be yourself. You will keep your abilities to defend yourself. You will not remember where they came from. You will not remember where you came from.
Oh, I can't do that. I have a title back home I need to defend as the most agile lyricist in the village.
Then you will not be releasing Karavox this day.
That is a problem, because that's kind of what we came here to do. Is there something else I could give up?
No.
Okay.
If I turn around, do I see like a light from the doorway I came from, or is it still pitch black behind me?
It's not really light. It's kind of that same curtain of like diffused light, but it's not. Here's the thing. Light without anything to reflect off of isn't really. It doesn't give off light. It doesn't illuminate anything. It just exists, you know?
Yeah.
So it's there. You see it. It's not illuminating anything, but there is a diffused curtain in front behind you.
Okay. Can I see like the silhouettes of everyone else through it, or? Okay. I'll point them.
Is that the way I came from?
It is the way to leave.
Okay. Maybe Curie or Domus will take your deal.
I do not
And-
speak to Kiri or Adomus.
Wait, what did that say, Steven? Sorry.
I do not speak to a Kiri or a Domus.
Oh,
I speak to a chunk.
but I don't want to take the deal.
Then do not.
Can't you offer it to someone else?
There is no one else here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I can go get them.
No answer.
Okay, I'll start waddling towards the light.
You waddle through and you step out and you see Zen. You see the Earth Genasi. Did it work? It's not lighting up. What'd you do?
No, they wanted to make a deal. I said no,
Why?
because I didn't want to give up the stuff that they wanted.
Fuck, where are the others?
I thought they were out here.
They stepped in.
Oh, okay. I'm sure they'll be along soon.
Okay.
Look.
Domus, Rooney, Kiri. You stand in a room. Not darkness. Some kind of study or den of sorts. There's a desk ahead and to your left. To your right are two, like, overstuffed armchairs facing a fireplace. You see a table next to one with a teacup still steaming. What do you do as you enter?
Look around for the owner of the teacup.
Hello? Hello?
You're here.
Where?
You see as a person rises, their back to you, having been in the chair facing away from you. Long blonde hair kind of settling around their shoulders, just down their back, and they turn to you. Has the radiance of an Aasimar woman, but it's hard to tell their face covered in a wooden mask. Right. So we're doing this. If you're seeing me, then things are strange. But I can help. I can't do much. Not until we find you, but... And she reaches into a pouch and pulls out 3 glimmering ruby-like gems. Here. Keep them. Well, hopefully they'll help.
Thank you.
What?
Thanks. Who are
But
you?
did you say find us?
I did.
You seem to know who we are.
I have no idea who the 3 of you are. Not for the 3 of you. Look, it's long and it's complicated. If you
I'm gonna
think
go
you
right
have
to the
time,
chase. Do you have the head of Karavox?
that's where we are. I can negotiate on your behalf to get the 3rd door open.
Okay.
Did a large bear come in here and then leave?
Bear? No.
Fuck, he probably got lost.
How do you get lost through one doorway?
It's Chonk.
That's a good point.
Do any of you take the gems?
Yeah, I took one absentmindedly. It was like, thanks for the gem, but who are you though?
Yeah, I'll grab one. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Divine Sense. So detect good and evil until the end of next turn. Can sense anything affected by Hallow Spell or no location of Celestial Fiend undead within 60 feet.
You get a touch of Celestial. Though not necessarily more than you would expect in an Aasimar. You get some lingering fiend, but you don't think it's them in particular? More like... You know, if you're around somebody who's smoking long enough, your clothes kind of get a little bit of that stench in them? It's like she's been around fiends long enough that it's just there. You also do detect a very large number of fiends coming from somewhere outside. But that's a problem for when you step back through the door.
Before we go back, everyone heal up real quick. They are right outside. I think we've run out of time. So if anyone needs those potions, I'm going to take another potion right now.
Okay. Is anybody running low? Because I think I have a couple that I could also spread around. And honestly, Stephen, I don't know if we ever established it. Would he have used the Death Ward?
I'm going to give you a choice because I don't remember and I can't go through last episode. If you are putting it on Chonk, then you would have had to do it before. If you're using him now, you can put him on the three of you. That's fine.
Well, that was the thing. I know I did not do it last episode. I had hoped before going into the first door this episode he would have, but if you prefer not to, then I would just use 2 on the others and save the third for Chunk when I do see him.
I'm gonna say the latter because that's part of why I asked for last minute preparations.
Yeah.
But yeah, you cast Death Ward on Rooney and Domus. Before anyone takes potions, if they haven't already, I have a little I can spare. All of you in this room regain 18 hit points.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Back at max.
You watch as the form flickers. Almost... The skin you can see grows paler. Also, Rooney, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. What is this for? 14?
There's something. As you're kind of... You go to grab the stone, and your hand touches hers. There's almost a familiar presence, but you can't put your finger on it. And then as quickly as it was there, it's gone.
So
But
have we met before?
Healing cast, you watch as she grows paler, her form flickers.
You
Did not
okay?
expect that. I will explain all I can when I can, but I'm here but not here. This is a failsafe, a protection against certain problems. Again, I can negotiate to get the last door open, but It does come at a price. And while I can lower it, I can't negate it. The third door wants your history, your past, your memories. Normally it would take all of them. I can give you an option with 3 of you here. Either one of you can give up all but one very important, defining memory, or all 3 of you can give up a defining memory.
I'll do it. I'll give up everything except for finding my spear.
Okay.
I'll figure it all out.
You sure?
Yeah, that's a pretty big decision.
I thought you had roots that you had to maintain.
As long as I know that one moment, I can find everything else again.
She puts a hand against your heart. And you watch as behind the mask the eyes glow gold. You will find it again, Domus.
Oh, wait. Potion of fire breathing. Okay.
Hear me, Broden. I know you can. Return what's necessary to this one. If he keeps his word. And as she pulls, you all watch as a thin line begins to pull from Domus's heart, following her palm. For this to work, you must repeat after me. For Karavox, I give up my history.
For Karavox, I give up my history.
It is almost as if somebody took scissors to the end of this thread closest to Domus. It snaps off, goes into her hand, and she releases it. And it lifts into the air and vanishes. The door behind you, there is a iridescent light, as before. Chonk, you watch as that doorway becomes iridescent. The light slams back into the pillar, hits up, and then all 3 beams of light, instead of going straight into the air from the tops, slam into the center of this area. The earth begins to shift, and actually, I would like a strength saving throw from Chonk.
I should probably pull up my character sheet. 22.
22. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage and are not knocked prone. As the earth begins to violently shake beneath you. Zen appears to be living up to the Earth Genasi part of her name. She actually just kind of reaches up, grabs the immovable rod, and pulls so she's not touching the earth anymore. So, not on the ground, not affected by an earthquake. But in the center of this area, Chonk, even with your questionable perception skills, you could not miss this. As a massive sphere of bone slams up out of the earth. Cracked in some places, but still mostly intact. You also notice as landing amidst the snow, some appearing in fire, some truly landing as if they fell from the sky. A variety of creatures. Most you are unfamiliar with. Meanwhile, back in the room, the price is paid, the doors unsealed. Karavox's prison has been revealed. Break the sphere. Retrieve the head. The weapon will know what to do. You need to go. Time is not on your side. If anything else gets Karavox's head, it's over. The weapon must be reformed. You can't let it win.
Thank you.
You watch as she coughs. All of you took the gens, right?
Mhm.
I'm mistaken. Cool. She just coughs into your hand, and as she pulls it away, there is blood. I can't stay. I'll be fine. Just go. Win.
We will. We have to.
Do the three of you exit?
Yeah, I would keep an eye on Domus first. Make sure he gets through.
Rooney, Domus.
Sure.
I have been muted all this time. Yeah, Rennie flies off.
Okay. You all depart, stepping through that curtain of light in the doorway. And you do step out to see a massive sphere of bone. On the other side of which, Kiri, you see a familiar sight. That of your father, surrounded by devils. All of you see Zen staring at a massive half-serpentine woman with 6 arms, each holding a blade. Surrounded by other creatures. If you would kindly avert your attention to the Roll20.
Yikes, where am I? It's dark.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just a
I
big
can
black
see.
rectangle.
I can't see.
Yeah, it's all dark.
That's because your tokens don't have dynamic lighting, you weirdos.
What's that supposed to mean? I got dynamic lighting. My mom says so.
My mom said I'm the favorite.
You know who else
Alright.
has dynamic lighting? My mom!
Alright, let's try this. Did that help those who can't see?
No.
You all are the worst.
No, I can see.
It's my fault. I'm choking.
It's fine. Still nothing, I assume.
No.
Let's try this.
Hey, now I'm
light.
seeing something.
Perfect.
Oh, put it back. I don't want to see it.
Well,
I see
Can't
at least
help
2
you there.
dinosaurs on screen.
Be careful what you wish for.
alright. Better for everybody?
No.
Yeah, we're on the ice cap from Club Penguin.
Do people see?
I see nothing.
Oh no.
It's just a big black box.
And
I
there's
will
the
climb
gems that
onto
we
Chonk
took.
and be his eyes.
What about everybody else? Domus?
Yeah, I can see.
Rooney.
Yeah, I see it.
So Chonk is the problem child.
I mean,
Can't believe it.
There's not really much fixing that, unfortunately. We're gonna see what we can do, because that's important. How about now?
I can see. Whoa, what the fuck?
Alright.
So, you all stand in front of one of these doorways. Here you see the serpentine woman with the sword surrounded by what look like vulture-like humanoids with the razor-sharp teeth.
She has a sword in each hand.
She has 6 swords, one in each hand, yes.
Is this the swords of the Serpentine?
6 swords. Get out. I understood the joke a second later, and I'm kidding. And also what looks like a humanoid donkey with crab claws instead of hands.
because why not?
Because why not?
That's
On
my
the other
astral sign.
side, Kiri, you see your father. In front of him, 2 large, 6-legged reptilian infernals. Between them, a suit of armor completely on fire. Or maybe that's the person within it, staring down at all of you. Or whatever's actually in it.
Hi, Dad.
Curie! Your mother said you might be stopping by. I'd say it's
Imagine
a
that.
pleasure, but she also said you may try to stop us. Is your mother
Did
right?
she? Well, who's to say? You know, alliances shift so easily.
You wouldn't happen to know where your mother is, would you?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Well, it is what it is, I suppose.
As his dad's talking, Kiri's just gonna fiddle with the clasp of his cloak and just mutter, "Time to go." And what has to this point really just been a cloak around his shoulders, suddenly sort of shifts into black raven's wings.
Very nice. Alright. Give me a circle. There we go.
You had those.
I need circles. At the center of all this, the sphere of bone.
I think that's the sphere we were told to smash.
Probably a good idea. But before any of that can happen, of course, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Let's see. I have advantage. Will it help?
Steven, we established last session that initiative is an ability check, so my advantage and disadvantage from 1 level of exhaustion cancel out, right?
Yes.
Thank God.
I have 15.
Give me 1 moment, and you will all be able to add yourselves.
So, does someone want to tell me why all my other characters seem to roll pretty good initiative, but the one character that I have in Steven's other campaign always rolls a single digit, never
They're a
fails?
slacker.
Like this one, perfect, wonderful initiative. Neither of them. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Kiri does have. Yeah, he has +2 initiative, so that's even better. But like, there's another character I have. 7 is like the highest he's ever gotten in initiative.
Curie has
mean-
bird wings too. I don't feel special in any way.
To be fair, you roll very high in this campaign. Like, have you rolled below a 10 in this game?
Yeah, a few times, yeah. But it's mostly with, like, I know there was a couple of perception checks, and then I discovered I had that ability where I can spend a sorcery point to re-roll. So
Curie's badass.
You can add
I
your own
roll it.
initiatives to the tracker, by the way.
Oh, snap chunk. Okay.
Hey, BRB while you figure that out.
Actually, given that we are about to go in what is probably the final fight of this campaign, we're going to take our break now. So, wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in, come back at whatever hour 18. We'll say 19. And we'll get the finale proper underway. See you soon.
We're gonna die.
mm,
centuries later is when our story begins.
How is it that I might help you?
Safe somewhere, hopefully.
He is. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the finale. The question is asked, where was Devin, the Maw Demon, by us? And I would just like to cut away for a moment back to the floating city that has moved on in its path. And Devin is currently just running circles around the entire palace. He has eaten 2 chairs, and a third one is in the process of being devoured. However, the Queen's attendants are trying to retrieve the chair before it goes down the gullet. Not because they need the chair, but because Queen Volak has decreed he will spoil his dinner if he eats another of the fluffiest chairs in the castle. But we move from those simpler times back down to the ground, where all of you are surrounded on all sides by demons, devils, and, well, just about everything that can and will try to kill you. Any questions?
You know what these gems do?
Those are the crystal gems with the doors that you all stepped through. Any other questions?
Not sure that actually answered the question, but sure.
Wait, sorry. So Curie's dad is the one to the north, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then is this bone structure in the center, is that solid so we can't see through it, or are there like little holes and gaps so we can?
There are some cracks, none of them big enough to actually look through.
Okay. So the conversation they had was just kind of shouting in that direction. They didn't really see each other.
Oh, it's not like... It kind of surfaced and then went back, almost as if the land were water instead of earth. So that there is this sphere of bone, but yes, they are shouting over it at each other.
Got it.
But you can see all sides of the battlefield right now. This does not prevent line of sight.
Got it.
And for the record, I like to imagine that even if there wasn't a gigantic, massive sphere in between them, that's probably how they've held the majority of their conversations throughout Gary's life.
Oh, yeah.
Just yelling at each other
The
across
house
the
was
room.
between them if he could have his way.
I have one more question.
Mhm.
Sorry. Yes. Before the battle begins, may I take a free action to sigh?
If you must.
Yes, as we have established, it's a free action.
Well then, we start at the top of the initiative. Domus, you are the closest to Zen right now. Actually, Chunk would technically be... Come on, give me... Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. Haha. Chunk would be here, as he came out and none of you were there. However, Chunk is unperceptive and sighing. So, Domus, you hear as Zen kind of curses under her breath. Fuck, I knew she'd be here. You remember the general? From when we first met?
Who are you?
Oh, don't. Yeah, he gave up a lot for this.
Oh, fuck, you paid. Damn it. However, she's kind of surveying the battlefield right now. She doesn't want any of you to have it. And she also doesn't want any of them to have it.
Heck yeah, three-way battle.
So just so I'm clear at what I'm seeing, the Marilith on that side is pretty much with the Abyssals, and Curie's bastard of a father is with the Infernals, correct?
Demons with the demon Marilith, devils with your father.
Fine. That's what I meant, yes.
That's more or less what you said, but to put it more in plain speak, yes, you are correct.
Thank you.
She is surveying the battlefield right now. She gives orders. Do any of you speak Abyssal? Domus, she's not quiet. You do hear over the wind. You, break through. You two, make sure the others don't. Essler!
To use the ring.
Hmm?
Am I able to use the ring?
It lets you cast comprehend languages. It doesn't automatically give you comprehend languages.
Okay.
But Domus, if you speak it, you do hear these commands, and then, Essler, I do believe we had an appointment. As all 6 blades begin to swing, and she's going after your dad, Kiri. What's your speed?
Saves me the trouble.
Alright, this is good, but 2 of them are still going for the sphere. I don't know if anyone else can hear that.
30.
And then one of them's going for the sphere, 2 of them are probably coming at us, and then that one is going to kill those other people.
30, 35, 40. And yeah, you know what? She is gonna unload on this guy. Let's do it easy. Actually, since she's not attacking any of you, let's have some fun, kiddos. Each of you roll a d20 for me.
Not again.
Perfect.
Used up all my good rolls.
Do I need to apply my raised dead penalty to this roll, Steven?
You are just rolling a d20. These are for her attacks, not for you.
Got it.
I got 18.
2.
Good. Chunk.
Natural 20.
Fun.
Sick.
Kiri.
11.
So 3 hits, 1 crit, 2 misses.
Against what, Steven?
Against one of these lizard-like things. As she just goes to carve into it on her way to Kiri's dad. So
I don't remember who you are, but that was cool.
3 hits. Oh, for the 3 who do have their memories of the temple, you remember the big demon, the general, as he was called. This is his boss. So have fun with that information. So those are the 3 hits. Plus the crit. Alright. Yeah, no, that she carves into this thing. That's her turn. Kiri's father. You're going to have to wait, dear. I have some family business to attend to. Ba-dum-bum. Alright. Yeah, why not? Unfortunate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, You do also hear your father call over his shoulder, Kiri. Kill her, break the thing, get the head. I'll get the haft.
Hell, you say.
That happens. That's the first round. The second round. You're all in a very nice cone formation.
Fun.
So, hey.
I do want to point out that you did place us in this cone.
That's true. That's fair. And because of that, I will not use this spell on you.
Oh,
We did it!
Yes,
Brendan did it!
I'll give you that one.
We all go home now.
In that case, I mean, he's still
Stream's
going to do
over.
something
It was all
that's
a
going to
dream.
hurt. Actually, he's really only aiming for one of you. Let's be honest real quick.
Yep.
4, 5, 6. So, you all watch as... Actually, I don't want you there. Since we're not casting that, we want you with a little distance. You all watch as Kiri's father and the Marilith have this conversation, and then he seems to teleport in the blink of an eye to his current position, and he casts a magic missile at Kiri. None of you have counterspell, correct?
I do.
Would you like to use it?
I have shield.
You're casting shield?
Against me. Oh.
Do I not? Wait, do I not remember shield correctly?
Shield cancels out magic
No,
missile.
shield does. Are you
Okay.
using your reaction to cast shield?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. You use your reaction. 10 magic missiles leap from your father's hand and slam against the arcane barrier. Ah, you're learning. Unfortunate. I have ways around that.
I learned from the best, as you would know.
That's his turn. Inferno here. 10, 15. It's going to make some attacks against the Wall of Bone.
Chunk begins having an inner monologue because he asks himself, wait, learn from the best. Don't sorcerers' powers come inherently from their bloodline? How can you learn if you're a sorcerer getting magic from your bloodline? But then again, I guess you'd have to train and hone your skills, but it's not like you're learning to strengthen it. And this just goes on and on.
Okay.
It's true, sorcerers never learn.
I mean, fair.
All right. Sure, we'll just say that. You watch as this suit of armor, this knight, takes out a great sword and slams it against the barrier. It shudders a little bit. Some damage is done. But this thing is hardy. It is currently still standing. Kiri.
Right. Taking a look at everything in front of me. Going to just run my thumb across the dragon's eye ring.
Okay. Summoning Draconic Spirit. Where is he landing?
Where can he land? That would be. Oh, is he that small? Okay.
Maybe not.
I don't mind either way. I'm just.
No, that's a medium creature. That's just the
Okay.
token that comes out. That is how big he actually is.
Ah, okay. Then I would like to put him here if possible.
It's within range, yeah.
Put him down. And bonus action.
Going after your father.
You know what? Right this second, yeah. But I'm gonna put him right next to him, so he doesn't have to run. Yeah, I did learn.
Okay.
And to move, let's see. Yeah, I will. Wait, these little torches, are they things that I have to move around?
No, they are lighting up the space, so
Okay.
you're less prepared to
but I
friends can see.
Break away from the pack a little bit here. So that was. Yeah. All right.
Okay. First, let's roll initiative for the wolf.
Oh, well.
Does he get my initiative bonus or just plain?
He has his own.
Okay.
You should have access to a dire wolf. That's his stats.
Why is it not loading? Okay, here we go. All right. His initiative is 14.
Okay. He was going on 14, so he will come later. We'll put him after Zen. But first, you got a dragon to go.
Roar.
I believe it's a 5th level spell, so he gets 2 rend attacks.
Whose side is this dragon on?
Ours.
Fuck.
He is on
Fuck the
ours.
plot.
Please don't attack
Yeah,
him.
You've seen this one before, Rooney.
Yeah, well, I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember. This is the one that from the stick party.
Okay. So sorry, I've only cast this one other time. Is it plus anything to hit or just
Plus your
I'm
spell
not seeing
attack
anything?
modifier.
Okay, perfect.
So plus your
Makes
charisma
it easier.
modifier.
All right. 13.
13 misses.
23.
23 will hit.
Okay. 1d6 plus 4 plus spell piercing damage. Cool. So 10 plus the spell's piercing damage.
10 plus the spell's level. It's a 5th level spell.
Okay.
So he takes 15 points of piercing damage. Anything else?
Is he supposed to use his breath weapon?
He can. You might hit the dog in the cone, but...
Yeah, no. Definitely not. Okay. Then no.
Okay. Chong!
Oh, right. Sorry. Doing research on something.
Bad
Fuck.
timing.
It's just making sure I know what my abilities do. I thought I had something that I do not. Okay. I only have only one level of exhaustion. My speed isn't halved. I'm going to Curie wants this person dead, so I'm gonna curl in a ball and start rolling, and as my bonus action, rage as I get over there. Rage and grow size, and then let's pick I don't know what damage type to pick. So let's go with, you know what? We're having a blizzard here in the Midwest, so I'll go with cold.
Okay.
And then I will take 2 attacks against who I know is Curie's dad, or who I'm guessing is Curie's dad, because Curie said dad, but you never know. Some people say daddy to people that aren't actually their dads. I don't judge. It's their thing, you know? Who knows? I will make this first one reckless, and I will take the -5 penalty on top of the -2 that I still have from Ray's dad.
Okay.
So, reckless plus +4. Okay. And so, first one, where's my character sheet? Can I put a D4 on that? I need to see. Sorry.
Put a D4 on that? Oh.
Yeah, that's Matt Mercer's rules for if it's cocked or not.
Mm-hmm.
I can balance a D4 on it, so that is a natural 20.
Okay.
Get new dice.
I dug through my bag and did a lot of searching, and I found these, like, Viking runic dice. I guess they're working for me. The Vikings were notoriously large, I think. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, so
that was John.
So it's going to be +7 for strength, +3 for rage, just +10, plus another 10 for great weapon master is 20, plus the 18 for the 3 dice I would roll on crit is 38, and then brutal critical gives me an extra d6. So this one attack is going to be 4d6 plus 38.
Cool.
Oh, it feels nice to crit again. That doesn't look nice, though. 38, 40, 45 points of cold damage.
Okay. He went from looking okay to not looking so hot.
And then I will do the exact same thing for my second strike.
Okay.
Against the same person. Is that... That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so this is just 3d6 plus 20. 27 points of cold damage.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
that is my turn. No.
All right. Their turn. This one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna come say hello to Chonk. The other one's gonna keep fighting the Merilith. So let's say hello to Chonk real quick.
It doesn't want to say hello to the doggy?
Doggy hasn't done anything yet. You hit hard. Attack.
It has advantage.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
I'm not sure I agree.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It is going to attack Chunk. It leaps through the air on its way to Chunk. First one. That's a natural 20.
That hits.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah. 16.
Okay. That's with all the minuses?
Oh, no. 14.
Okay. So, you take 20 points of slashing damage, halved to 10. And you all watch Chunk's body drop to lifelessness. As Chunk, your soul is kicked out of your body.
It's a fun party trick.
We're just going to put another Chunk over here. Can you still see Chunk?
Yes. Does the me that fell down, is that still like 16 feet tall?
It's not if you go unconscious. What are the exact rules of rage?
Because I think rage ends if I go unconscious, right?
How can you be angry if you're asleep?
An important question.
Your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you happen to talk to a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then.
So, the creature's body is knocked unconscious and can't be awoken until its soul returns.
Got it. And the green one, the targeting marked green, that's my soul?
That is your soul.
Okay.
You have control of your soul.
Cool.
You have two choices to re-enter your body. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, or you can enter it early if you start your turn within 5 feet of your body. If you don't get there within a minute, you're dead.
Cool.
If the body drops to 0 hit points before you return, you're dead.
Cool. I will probably ask you to repeat those several times, just so I can clarify them for myself.
Cool. Yeah, so that's fun. Have fun with that. That's a 19 against her. Everybody roll me a d20.
Good.
This is for attacking the Merilith, not your friends.
14.
6.
16.
10.
Give me 1 second. Very sorry. Chonk,
Yes?
what'd you got?
Oh, 6.
Okay. Rooney.
14.
Okay. Curie.
16.
Domus.
10.
2 hits, 2 misses. Rooney and Curie, please roll me a d8.
Oh. D8.
Mm-hmm.
Never use those. 7.
6.
7 and 6. So that is 13 plus 8 is 21. That is 11. You watch as another one of these begins tearing into the Merilith. Also, I need Domus. Actually, he would go after the dragon. I need Irtem Kiri, and Rooney to all make wisdom saving throws.
Cool. That is it's a 4.
Okay.
Kiri is close enough that they'd get +4. I think everyone else is too far.
Rooney is close enough. Kiri
Yes.
is way over here.
Oh yeah, Kiri's over there. Rooney's close enough.
And does the dragon get anything added, or just?
It should
Is
say
it-
in the stat block.
That's what the dragon. The only stat block is the spell thing itself, and I don't see anything about that.
If you scroll down, it doesn't have extras, but it does have a wisdom score.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what we're doing this for.
All right. That's it's a 17 for me, but a 9 for him.
9 for Irtem?
Yeah.
Okay. You all make eye contact with this creature.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh!
Jeez.
I apologize.
That's what happens, right?
Yep, that's what happens.
I did say, oh no.
I heard the oh no, and I was like, what? What's oh
Couldn't
no?
hit mute fast enough. I apologize.
Kiri, you look at this creature, and you're still feeling that anger towards your father. But that's it. That's all that's driving you. Rooney, you feel rage like you have never felt. These fucking devils. I mean, Tiamat herself, she's a dragon. She's also considered a fiend. The dragon goddess is a fiend. Devils, demons, it doesn't fucking matter. They're all in on it. All the dragons, all the devils, they're all just trying to gang up on you, your way of life, and your family. And you're fucking pissed off. Until the end of your next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls. You don't know friend and foe. You have to attack the nearest creature that is not the big devil lizard thing. Irtem is the same way, and we will be making a roll to see if Irtem tries to tear into Kiri's father, the dog, or Chonk. Kiri, you know Irtem has been affected. You know something's wrong. I tell you this because keeping Irtem here is concentration. You can choose to end the spell early if you wish, or you can let it play out. Your choice. You don't know exactly what's going to happen, but you do know something's wrong. Rooney. You're up, buddy.
So it said I have to attack.
You have to attack Domus as the
Required
nearest
to
creature
attack
to
Domus.
you.
Okay, it wasn't my original plan to attack.
Honestly, I hope attacking your party was not your original plan.
Wait,
I
are
would
you
be-
saying it was on the list though?
It was like number 3 in my plans.
Do you have a melee weapon, Rooney?
A melee weapon? I have a
I mean, I
quarterstaff,
suppose
a
you can
short
back
sword.
up and shoot at him. Or stay where you are and shoot at him. It's your choice.
Yeah, because I guess for close range,
Yeah.
if he's really close by, I'm really pissed. Yeah, I have a quarterstaff or a short sword. And if I'm really pissed, I'd probably pull out the short sword. That's the bigger hitter.
All right. Please make an attack roll with advantage against Domus.
With advantage.
Advantage.
It's part of the ability.
Well, I rolled a dirty 20 twice.
Misses.
Really?
Domus,
Yes.
you are getting ready, trying to size up everything in this fight, and all of a sudden Rooney just puts the bow to the side. Arrow's still knocked, I believe. Pulls out a short sword and goes to swing it at you full force.
Whoa.
To be clear in your memories as well, Domus, you do remember these people. Zen, not so much. These people, you do. You don't know why you're connected to them. You know who they are. You know you're here with them to do a job. That's a lot of the memories you have left.
Whoa, hey there. All right. I don't know why you're so mad. This is my shield.
Die, devil!
I'm gonna let you figure that out.
I'm gonna let you
Figuring it out with my sword.
Okay.
My iconic sword that I've used this whole campaign.
Block.
Domus, you do also know about Karavox, the haft in your bag, and the head within the spear of bone.
Right.
Just so that's not an issue to deal with later. Anyway. Rooney, after you take these swings, the rage subsides, and you still have a little bit of that anger, that battle adrenaline, and you realize you just attacked your ally.
Oh, I dropped the sword.
Zen. She's really not happy with how things are. So, guiding bolt? No, never mind. That's a 2 on the die. So, guess that's not happening. Castrino, on the other hand. Doggo's got one target. Doggo can only go for said target.
Yep.
Please make an attack roll with direwolf stats.
Wait, why does the dog only have one target?
It is an ability that it is summoned and it goes after the one person. Like it's
I see.
given a target.
Yeah.
And will basically run to the end of the earth to take that person down.
Nice. Good stuff.
17?
Yeah, 17's gonna hit your father.
Out of character, I realized just how weird that sounds. But yeah, okay. That is 2d6 plus 3. Okay. So 13 total.
After Chonk, 13 is enough. Your father drops.
Oh, damn. Wait, really?
Chunk dealt like 80 damage to him. He's a
Okay,
human
yeah,
man.
fair.
Yeah, I hit him pretty hard.
He's a normal human bartender.
The fact that he has more than 10 hit points is...
What?
The fact that he has more than 10 hit points is a testament to his connections.
Gotcha.
Also with that, Castrino leaves. His target gone. And with that, Domus.
Oh, all right there. You Aarakocra, I am going to let you get out your anger, and I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm
Let
gonna
him
go
work
this
out his
way.
anger issues.
If Dobos gave up all his memories, does that mean he doesn't remember Devin?
Oh no. No, don't be
That'd
that
be pretty
cruel. Please don't be that cruel.
I'm going to walk.
Listen,
Not letting me walk.
Devin's fine. There's some tragedy in it. Devin's having the time of his life on a floating city eating chairs. I take care of my
Here's your
little
food.
maw demons.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Protection from Evil and Good on Chonk. So this gives you... I'm going to do Fiends, obvi. Well, the dragon thing, is that a fiend? Do I know?
Dragon looks like a dragon. I mean,
How
a
about the
spirit,
other one?
but a dragon.
The lizard thing.
Oh, this is a fiend. It came with Kiri's father. You know, he has... Out of character. He has some connection to devils. You know devils and demons are on this battlefield.
Cool. We'll do Fiends then.
Perfect.
Disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. So, keep that in mind, Chonk. All Fiends, as long as I maintain concentration.
Very
And
nice.
then, I guess, Yeah, alright. Let me see, let me go. Yeah, that was 25, so I'll move there again. Move one over, and then let me go ahead and do fun stuff. Fun.
Yeah, about fun. Hey, Kiri, can you make an attack roll for Yurtum?
Yes.
Do it.
18.
Without
Cool. I'm
with the
fine.
plus of charisma?
That's with, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Sick.
Domus, you hear the dragon try to snap at your back.
Oh, alright. Back up now. Yeah, baby. Paladin with souped up armor.
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
I'm gonna use... Oh, what's that? I don't really remember, but for some reason I feel this fire in me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and... at this lizard thing.
All right, fire
You
breath.
gonna do, Brendan?
It's only a DC 13 save, but hey, you never know.
You
Can you recreate that for me again, Brendan? Clip it. Someone in chat, clip it, please.
The snow melts around this creature, who looks at you, blinks, but otherwise seems unaffected by the flame.
Oh dear.
Sick.
Though you have definitely gotten its attention.
Yeah, alright, I'm hanging out.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
Demons go. Well, he's gonna go after Zen. That's pretty damn clear right off the bat. Yeah, let's see how he does. He doesn't do good. He does very bad. Goes to bite at her. She just steps to the side. One claw is gonna hit. Two claws are both gonna hit. She's fine. She's fine. 46 plus 8. Okay, you want to dance? That's fine. Somebody get the head! The other one is going to follow orders and try breaking into the bone. His teeth shatter. He's not having a bad... He's not doing good at all. That's going to be the rest of his action. He's not taking the claw attacks. That's just...
I felt that in my soul.
This guy... is going to go help his mistress. So, friends, I would like the three of you to make attack rolls for me. Three of you roll d20s. Let's have everybody who's still corporeal roll a d20.
Nah. Good stuff.
Rooney, what'd you get?
15.
15 plus... Yeah, that's gonna hit. Kiri? I'm gonna need verbal because your camera cuts off in places. So...
Sorry, that is exactly 3.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that misses. Domus?
17.
That hits. So, my two hitting people, Rooney and Domus. Actually, you know what? Chonk, roll me. Chonk, you want to roll a lot of dice?
Yes, please.
Roll 2d10 plus 3d6.
2d10, 3d6.
Domus, please roll me 2d8.
Ooh, that's very good.
Domus, what'd you get?
12.
18.
31.
Damn.
Yeah, this smaller demon charges at the larger lizard and eviscerates it. Team Devil is not doing well today.
We're gonna get copyrighted if I make the hand sign of a university.
Don't do it. We're not
Probably.
We're not going to risk it.
Okay.
We need a Quelmar gang sign.
That ends its turn.
Well, because there is a university here in the States that has a mascot that's a devil, and they have a hand sign for it. And I was gonna make that, but I don't know if we'll get claimed for that.
Let's not risk it. You all hear a resounding shriek.
I can't tell what you're saying, Brendan.
I was saying, I thought you were talking about like the Aggies, the weird. Is that the?
No, it's not the Aggies.
You all hear a resounding shriek that turns into a roar. As emerging from the snow, a massive bluish white dragon covered in ice crystals
I knew it.
charges forward
Oh, okay.
and stands
Sure.
over your father, Kiri, and is about to rain hell.
Whose side is that on?
On him?
No,
Oh,
on everybody in front of him.
great.
It's mainly Eartem and Chonk, and well, there is a demon in there. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be bad. I need
didn't get
all
to
of
do
them
anything.
to make dexterity saves, please.
Find them.
Chonk gets a +4.
Chonk gets a crit fail because Chonk is unconscious.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Would Irtem get a +4?
I think he's too far.
Okay.
It's only 10 feet.
Yeah, your turn is
Yeah,
just
no,
out of range.
that's...
Am I rolling
Wait.
for this?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Do I get +4?
No, you're too far.
Zen's take.
Stay close
Ooh,
to me.
I got 28.
You pass.
Yay.
What do your
you
10
said
get?
you said Dex, right?
Correct.
Okay, then that is 17 total.
Ear 10 fails.
Okay.
Chonk fails. So Chonk is taking a lot. We're gonna see if this is unlikely to outright kill Chonk.
No, I
This
have a
cannot
lot of
outright kill Chonk.
Unless you're doing 260, I'm not outright dead.
No, it's going to do a lot. You're going to be very burned. Chonk, you take 119 points of fire damage.
My body is not dead.
Yay! We love that for you. How many hit points do you have?
11. I'm still in the double digits.
We love that for you. Eartem failed, so Eartem takes 39 points of fire damage.
Okay, and he has resistance to fire.
What kind of dragon is Eartem?
Golden?
Golden? Okay. He is resistant. So 20 points to Eartem. Rooney, you take 20 points of fire damage.
Ouch. Still up, but ouch.
As a superheated gout of flames erupt from this dragon. Aimed at your group, Zen also takes the 20. And then you watch as it just puts a claw on your father, Kiri, and begins to pull him back. Out of the fray.
What a cool guy.
Marilith is displeased by all of this, but, she's going to continue dispatching Team Devil, because fuck the Devils. I would like each of you to roll me another d20 for Team Marilith.
Okay.
Ooh. 16.
I also
Hang on,
got 16.
I can't remember all of these. Hold, please.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. I missed with mine too. Chunk, what'd you get?
16.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Rooney and Kiri also got 16s, so those hit.
Yeah.
Come on, Brandon. Don't fuck this up.
16. Oh.
That's a miss.
Boo.
Domus, roll me one more d20.
Don't fuck this up, Brendan.
16. 16.
Eight.
I hate you.
suck.
You suck.
I hate you. I'm gonna get his DMCA'd now.
Don't you dare.
Please don't.
I'm glad I hit you with my short sword.
You didn't.
Wow.
Oh, you're right, I didn't.
Yeah, no.
It's absurd.
I'm glad I hit you.
That
you
iconic
didn't.
short sword
Whoops.
that Rooney has been brandishing all campaign
My
long.
AC is insane.
Glad I took my shot.
She just begins to cut into this suit of armor, who's going to have to take time away from the bone. Kiri's father is no more. It's going to take attacks against the Marilith, because this is where we are now. Chonk and Rooney, roll me 2 d20s. Roll me 2 attacks.
Right up.
The
19.
fuck? 16.
16 and 19? Yeah, they both hit. Kiri, roll 7d6.
Does Angela even have 76?
I have 1d6 I can roll 7 times.
Sure. Domus, roll 7d6.
Oh, why would it do that? Why would it do that? Okay, 25. You don't have my dice with me, so I'm using the D&D Beyond, and it rolled the dice and put one of them straight behind
Oof.
the thing. It's like, why is that even loud?
Good program.
So 25.
It's great. I love it. Sponsor us.
Kiri.
24.
All right.
I won't put together weird ads like Sam Riegel does for you, but I'll come up with something eventually.
Kiri,
Nope.
you are up.
Okay. Also, question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the spell description, and it still says it obeys your verbal commands. So even if he's angry, would he still obey what I...
Yes and no.
Okay.
Let me...
Because it says if I don't issue any, it just takes the dodge action.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But I don't know how that works. And if you say it's different, it's different. I get it.
Normally, yes. Normally, it will obey your commands over all others. It's not like it can be charmed in normal ways. It's not gonna... It can't be persuaded. Irtem physically cannot distinguish friend from foe. He is surrounded by enemies that he believes are enemies to you.
But if I point at one specifically and say go for that one, would it still ignore the others?
In this case, generally the rule is specifics trumps general. The specifics of this devil's ability trumps his general rule of he will obey you.
Yeah, no, I get that. Okay. And Chunk's body is really not looking so hot right now, so...
It is charbroiled.
Okay, so not hot, just toasted.
I mean, he's also bald, sort of.
Oh no!
Let's be honest, full front of Chonk's hair has all burned away.
Oh, no.
Is it gone, or is it like Sadie's hair?
Sadie's head is shaved, not burned.
Yeah, Chonk got a buzz cut.
Okay. Then in that case... I forget, is dismissing him an action, or is that just...
Just free. It's not even dismissal, it's you're no longer holding the spell. You just let it go.
Okay, so I will let it go with a... Thank you. I'll talk to you again when you're a little less angry.
As you feel the magic dissipate, as you feel Irtem dissipate, you feel his anger dissipate as well. He is no longer here. He's not corporeal. He is not under its effect.
Okay. Then in that case, I will... Yeah, okay. I had planned on doing this my last turn when I think he was still up. Now that he's not up, am I still able to use that last death ward scroll on him?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, Chonk, you are now under the effects of a death ward.
That won't screw anything up with the soul returning, will it?
That is your...
I honestly don't know.
Oh, you do have to get up to Chonk. Death ward's a touch.
Really? What if I use 2 sorcery points to make it a distance spell?
Ooh.
Touch spells you can make up to 30 feet. That much I do remember from my early sorcerer days.
I just want... Yes. I just need to check the wording for a second, because I need to check if it would apply to scrolls.
You got it.
Yeah, scrolls let you cast a spell, right?
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, again, I don't know the specifics, so...
Yeah, it doesn't say it has to be a spell you know, so yeah. You can spend the sorcery points, cast it from a distance.
I shall do so. I think that's all I really can do right now.
Alright. Chong.
Okay, so if I can try to forcefully re-enter my own body on my turn, right?
You are going to make an ability check at the end of your turn. If you fail, you're still out, but if you succeed, you're back no matter what. If you start your turn next to your body, you will automatically re-enter it.
Got it. Yeah, there isn't really anything I can do as spirit, is there? So I'll just
You can move closer to me so that you get a +10 on your.
I was gonna say,
or
yeah, I'll
+4
move
on
up
your save.
here. Say I'll move up there, but I think that's all I can really do this turn. Other than trying to get back in my body.
All right, at the end of your turn, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
+4.
Cool. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Okay. +4, you said?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's only a -1 now.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wait. This is a fiend thing, right?
Not this specifically. Against the initial attack, it would be. At this point, it's just trying to get back.
I think you still get advantage. Let me check the spell.
All right.
So if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw.
Technically, he's dispossessed. You know what? I'll allow it.
Yeah.
So I get advantage?
I'll allow
Yeah,
it.
and a +4.
Oh, good, because that was a natural 1.
Yeah, you weren't getting back into the body that way.
No. 15.
15 is exactly what you needed.
Oh, thank the Lord!
You come to consciousness on the ground, very burned, very in pain,
A little bald.
very much missing a bunch of hair from the front portion of your body.
I would like to take a free action to sigh.
Okay. Rooney. Oh, wait, not Rooney. My apologies. My little
Why
devil
not
friends.
Rooney?
Because I deleted the devil friend that was tracking my initiative. So
Damn it.
I got to attempt to kill y'all first.
Never gonna get.
He's going to step up, take an attack. One attack at the now conscious Chonk. And
Disadvantage.
2 attacks at the now conscious Chonk, and 3 attacks at Domus. Advantage because Chonk is on the ground, but disadvantage because of the spell. So straight roll for these attacks. Chonk does a 14 hit.
Nope.
Chonk does a 22 hit.
Yep.
Chonk, you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
I believe you are no longer in the double digits.
Nope. Or sorry, you are correct.
They're in single digits?
3 attacks at Domus.
Not just single digits. I'm in the one hand territory for counting my hit points.
Domus, high or low?
Low.
He does damage to himself as the claw just hits the shield and it breaks. The claw breaks off.
Can't touch me.
25.
Yeah, alright, that one finally does it. Oh, wait, shield. Bam.
So what's your AC now?
27.
Jesus.
Paladins, man.
So a 21's gonna miss. Yeah, no, he takes 3 swings at you and none of them connect. That's his turn. Now Rooney.
Yay! I get to do something. Okay. So Rooney's going to fly up, and with a strong flap of his wings, he's going to create a 15-foot tall wind wall around the base of this bone sphere.
Okay. Why don't you tell me what Windwall does?
Wind wall. Let me draw a 15-foot high, 1 foot thick wall of wind that if anyone is within the vicinity of it when it's casted, they roll a strength saving throw to take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
All right, strength saving throw for my knight. That is a 21.
That will pass, so it takes half damage.
Yep.
That's the only one I think that's in range. So I roll 3d8.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Actually, he would also be in
rolling-
range.
roll
22,
damage
so he
now.
also is taking half.
Okay. Rolled 18, so they would take 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Are they knocked out of the wind wall?
I don't believe so. What it says is that like any smaller flying creatures can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials brought into it fly upward. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles are also behind the wall are deflected upward, automatically miss. So I think that they would be they'd be able to keep their footing.
Yeah. All right.
Or so projectiles head on can't hit it.
All right.
But Rooney takes to the skies. He's shooting his projectiles from higher up.
Very nice.
You said that there were cracks
Mm-hmm.
in this one. Rooney wants to fly towards the bone sphere and see if he can peek through one of the cracks to see what's inside the sphere.
The cracks aren't currently big enough to see into. They're more like if you've got a crack in the wall, it just looks like, where there was smooth plaster, there's now a divot. You could attack them, make them bigger, but... And the knight has done some damage. There's some damage to this thing already.
Okay. I can't quite yet, because I use my action for the spell, so I'm going to use my movement to fly up above the sphere. I have like 30 feet left to be above it, and just, I guess, for my next action, ready to unload on this thing.
All right. Zen is going to hit with that. Okay, you're about to have a very bad day, my demon friend. I assume you're flying above your wind wall.
Yeah, I'm flying above the wind wall. I'm trying to think the exact movement. I flew 20 feet towards it, and then I have an extra 30 feet of movement to fly directly up. So I'm 30 feet above the sphere.
Alright, let's go. 7d10. Let's see how this goes. You watch as Zen reaches forward, grabs this thing by the neck, and shoves it forward as black veins begin to pulse out from the arms and hands into this creature, who begins clawing at her, trying to get her off. Welcome to the game. Turns back towards you. If we get the axe, we can end this faster. Unless you want to fight her. Nodding at the Merilith. That ends her turn. Domus.
Okay. Let's see here. I would like to use a bonus action to cast Cure Wounds from my Necklace of Prayer Beads.
Okay.
On Chonk. So that's just first level, so it's 1d8 plus 4. Let's see. 10. You get 10 points.
Yeah,
It's,
we're in double digits again.
Yeah, you are.
and then this lizardy thing, it's looking okay, right?
It has not been hurt.
Cool, I'll hit it twice.
Do it.
Where's my button to do it? 21.
Hits.
And a 26.
Also hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Your spear is magic, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Eight. 5, 13 total.
All right.
It's not much, but
Every bit
we
helps,
do what we can.
and every bit keeps its attention more on you and not your very badly injured bear companion.
Exactly.
Anything else?
That's all I can do. Oh, let me move one to the left.
All right. My neophrons.
That way I'm within 5 feet of Chonk. In case I need
To attempt to bite her, fails. Succeeds. She's gonna cast shield. So 1 hits. $11 against Zen. This thing is gonna keep trying. Now, sans teeth. Misses with the claws as it's just.
Ow.
Second one does break through the wind wall and deals some damage. Not a ton, though. He's very timid after that. That ends their turn. Donkey is going to come fuck up Knight. So, once again, Chonk, Rooney, Kiri, roll 3d20s.
Each or just we each
One
roll
each.
one?
16.
Oh. That's 4.
20.
Natural?
Yep. I don't know what I'm adding, so yeah.
Okay.
Kiri misses. Rooney hits. Chonk. Jesus Christ. Domus, roll 2d8. Chonk, roll 2d10 plus 3d6.
2d10 and 3d6?
Mm-hmm. And we're going to start with Domus, because there's a lot of math that has to go into...
9.
Alright. We're going to say the crit bypasses the immunity, because fuck this guy in particular.
23.
23 plus 20 is 43, plus 6 is 49, plus 18 is 67 points of damage.
The whole island just explodes.
As this thing just bites and you hear the crunching of metal as it bites into full plate armor. And begins using damage that should not hurt this creature to very devastating effect. But that ends his turn. Dragon's gonna dragon. See if it gets that back. It does not. Carrie, roll a d20.
14.
Yeah, okay. Junk, Rooney, Domus, each of you roll me a d20, please.
Again?
Sounds like fun.
Hmm.
8.
Junk first. I need them in order. This is very important.
18.
18.
8.
Where were these rolls?
That
Sessions
hits.
ago?
Rooney, 8. That hits. Kiri. Kiri, I didn't ask. Domus.
5.
5. Hits.
Jeez.
It's a dragon. Do you know what its pluses to hit are?
No.
What?
Chunk, roll 2d10. Rooney, roll 2d6. Domus, roll 2d6.
2d6.
2d10, that's it?
Yep. Actually, Domus, roll 2d8.
17.
17 plus 8 is 25. Rooney.
6.
14. Domus.
8.
You watch as the dragon steps back. Kiri, it makes eye contact with you. And there's a moment of clarity. Your dad doesn't know where your mom is. And as much as she might hate the bargains he makes, she married him for a reason. And it had nothing to do with devils. And then she begins unloading on this devil, just full bites into it, claws at it. You watch the tail whip around and slam into its head. It is still conscious, it is dazed, confused, and now more than a little terrified. Fire breaths didn't do anything. That did something. Top of the order. Guess what I need y'all to do? D20s. I got one hit, one miss.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh,
that was almost a natural 20. Almost. God damn it.
Chunk.
19.
Hits. Rooney.
11.
Hits. Kiri.
16.
Hits. Domus.
Nat 20.
Oh,
5 hits against the suit of armor.
That's too many.
So that is 10 d8 plus 20 plus 16, so plus 36. Yeah, between the donkey and her, the suit of armor went from looking great to Jesus Christ, where did you find that? And then her last attack. Because that wasn't even all of it.
oh my god.
Yeah. Roll a d20 for me, Kiri.
Ah, 4.
Oh, I didn't actually need it, but we'll keep it for later. You watch as the tail whips around and grapples this creature. That ends her turn. He's still deceased. He's having a real bad day. And his companions are not doing better. Yeah, no, he's got some self-preservation in him. You watch as flames erupt from the ground, and he is gone. Kiri.
Okay. Question. This sphere thing, do we know if it's hollow? Are we trying to break through it to get to the thing inside, or are we chipping away around it.
The initial rhyme that you got, I will make sure I have my wording correct. There it is. It's first line. The head of Karavox lies encased in bone. You're not sure of everything. There might be layers underneath this upper crust. But you know Karavox is in there.
I guess the biggest question is, would I know enough to know whether, say, Misty stepping into the sphere would kill me or not?
You have no idea, and I believe Misty Step is 30 feet that you can see.
Yeah, that was my plan, looking through the crack.
Oh, okay.
I understand.
Well,
you can't see within the sphere, so you can't Misty Step into the sphere. You could potentially try Dimension Dooring. That does run the risk of you ending up in solid bone.
This is true. Yeah, no. Not going to do that. I will instead just hit it with a 4th level... Yeah, 4th level magic missile.
With magic missile, you watch as the darts are sent upward into the air from Windwall, and then dive bomb the top of it, because that's how magic missile works. So what level was that? 4th?
4th level.
3, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Roll 64 plus 6.
64 plus 6, okay.
Mm-hmm.
$23.
All right. Rooney, you do see as cracks are beginning to spread across this bone surface. You'd have to try a perception check if you want to Misty Step inside, or you can keep firing at it. Your choice. But that'll be on your turn, Rooney.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I was going to move, but that's...
You can move. I'm not saying it's Rooney's turn. I'm just telling Rooney, since he's above it, he can see places he might be able to look in.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to get... Is that out of the wall, or is that within it?
You're fine.
Okay.
It's only when it first appears because it catches creatures off guard. Afterwards, you know what it is. If you're solid, you can very easily step through it.
Okay.
Jong.
Okay. I will use 25 feet to stand up.
Yep.
How hurt does this thing next to me look?
Pretty
that
damn.
Hit my soul out of my body.
Pretty damn.
Okay. And how hurt does the big demon lady look?
Significantly less.
Okay. Do I risk it?
Aren't you really good at breaking things?
No. I thought I was, but I'm not.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't work, I can do it this way. So, as my bonus action, I'm going to rage. And as part of that, I'm going to use the ability Instinctive Pouts, which means that as part of the bonus action to enter rage, I can move up to half my speed. So I can move 25 feet. And then I'm going to use the other, what remains of my movement to just kind of get into this little section here next to the demon lady.
Okay.
And I know the guy will get an attack of opportunity if he hits me, but if he hits me, it will be halved because I raged first before moving.
That's true.
It's also a disadvantage.
This is also true. Domus, did you take damage?
I have
Right,
not
'cause you
taken
shielded.
damage
You're
yet.
correct. That's a nat 20, and I already forgot what the first one was, so I will be fair and reroll, because I honestly don't remember. So the crit is negated because disadvantage, so it's 24.
24 hits.
Okay. You take 7 points of piercing damage, and that is halved.
Okay, I'm still up. I'm back in single digits, but I'm still up. And then I should be...
And the dragon's not going to bother you.
Yep, over here at Meryl... I don't remember if it's Merilith or Marilyn. It's one of the two. Okay.
Maryland the Maryland.
Merrily.
What you doing?
First strike, reckless, and I'll take the -5 for Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
This thing's got to die, so let's start, no pun intended, chunking away at it. So let's plus that. 21 to hit.
Your hammer... what do you wield? Greatsword or hammer?
Greatsword.
Your sword is parried.
Okay. Second attack. Same thing. Reckless. Great Weapon Master -5.
Also, what kind of damage are you dealing?
Oh, right. I should pick that. What's the list again? We're still having a blizzard here in Minnesota, and the temperature is currently -9, so I'm going to go cold.
Fair enough.
Second roll, is that? Yes, it's a natural 20.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. So, 46 plus, we said it was 38. 38, 40, 46, 50, 53 points of cold damage.
Does not do as much as you would like.
Oh no. Already used my bonus action. Do I have any reactions I can use to save my ass right now? No, I don't. Let's I will take another free action to sigh, and that is my turn.
Okay. Rooney.
All right. What? There's no invisible demons at the gun?
You don't think so?
Cool. I don't think so. Okay, Rooney is flying directly above the sphere. He is going to aim with his silk bow directly down and unleash a torrent of angry hornet ammunition.
Okay. So, you might want to do this in Roll20, because it's going to be a lot of D20, potentially.
I sure will.
So, I need you to make 6 attack rolls.
Damn.
Okay,
They are angry.
I would just recommend rolling 6d20 in
hit.
Roll20.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let her roll. Why did I... Okay, but I gotta add 12 to all of them.
I know, but it's going to be easier to have it roll, and then you and I can look at it.
Okay, rolled 19.
Hits.
11.
Hits.
6.
Hits.
16.
Hits.
2.
Misses.
9.
Hits.
Cool.
So 5 hits.
Okay. What is
Recoil
the...
munitions? No fucking joke, y'all.
Right.
It's just the same damage as the normal...
As if you had
Okay.
hit something with 5 different attacks.
Cool. So
Sphere
first
goes
time,
floaty.
roll 8 on the first one. 4 on the second one. No, I'm forgetting to add the modifier.
We'll add the modifiers at the end.
Okay, I should do that.
Oh no.
I know what I'm doing wrong. I gotta do 5d8.
5d8 plus 30.
Sadie, why?
Okay, we're doing 5d8 plus 30.
Are you even trying to get to the mute button?
No, because I was doing that thing where it's like your health sits back and your eyes start to close a little right before you sneeze. I couldn't see the mute button. Fun fact,
Okay,
and this
so-
is a free Silly Stories with Sadie time. I almost got a detention for sneezing once in high school.
I understand why.
Okay, I rolled 18 damage plus 30, 48 damage.
Alright. The arrows don't do as much as you would like. This is solid bone. It's a bit resistant to piercing.
Mm-hmm.
That said, you pierce even solid bone enough, it's gonna break. It is heavily cracking.
Okay, I want to fly down.
You're flying. You can try to break through. There's no openings to full let you in, but you can land on it if you like.
Okay.
Or you have another attack.
I forgot I had another attack.
And I believe another Angry Hornet.
I have 9 of those things left. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll do another Angry Hornet. Let's get this out of the way while I'm still flying.
I need you to roll 7 attack rolls against this thing.
7 attack rolls. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, dear.
7d20. Yo, this is... Thank you for giving me this item that is just sucking up everyone's time.
It's fine.
No, it's awesome. Are you kidding?
Okay.
This thing's gonna be powder.
I hope so. 14.
Hits.
First one. 17.
Hits.
3.
Misses.
3.
Misses.
20.
Hits. Nat 20.
10. Yeah, nat 20.
One crit. I'll keep track.
This is plus 12 on all these rolls.
Yes.
Powder.
And 10,
Hits.
13.
Hits. So 4 hits, 1 crit, 2 misses. So this will be 5d8
5d8
plus 38.
Okay. 29 plus 38. Someone do math.
67.
67.
Even halved. You watch as the arrows plow into this, and then the extra ammunition, all of it vanishes. All of the magic ammunition vanishes, and Rooney, you're looking down, wondering, did I do anything? Did it just not matter? The bone splits and falls apart, sinking into the snow like it were water instead of solid earth beneath it. And sitting atop a patch of ground, gleaming in the new light, iridescent, as the crystal light hits it. Karavox. The head covered in runes. Domus, your bag begins to hum. Technically, the haft is in a different plane. That's how bags of holding work. But it knows you're close. It wants to be home. Rooney, anything else?
Yeah, I'm flying straight down to grab it.
You get down there, you have Karavox's head in your hand.
Okay. can use my bonus action to Misty Step out of the center of this chaos, 30 feet diagonal, trying to get myself somewhat closer to Damus.
You can get right
5,
next to Domus if you
10,
want.
50.
You could.
his. When's his action though?
Right
I guess
after
it's pretty
Zen's.
soon. I'm gonna Misty Step next to Damus. Fuck it.
Oh, I did forget my little demon's turn. He'll go after you. You both
Okay.
had 15s, so it doesn't really matter. Domus, he is going to take all swings on you. Actually, we're going to roll an intelligence check, see if it has any modicum of self-preservation. It does not. It is a beast, so it has enough self-preservation to try to take out the dragon before taking out Domus. Domus is small potatoes. Hits. Stop it. Hits. 5 hits against the dragon. 2d8 plus 4d8.
Are we supposed to protect the dragon?
I would.
38.
I know them.
Dragon doesn't seem that badly off.
Okay. Maybe next time.
Zen is going to inflict wounds again. It's going to hit. This is going to be 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. $44. This thing is looking rough. And she kind of just tosses it away. Isn't going to care about the attack of opportunity. Is going to go up to Rooney and Domus. Quick. Needs to be reunited. It's going to take an attack of... It's going to miss its attack. It's very scared right now. Yeah, he's having a bad day. Domus, you're up.
Alright. Okay, now just let me see here. Jeez, where did I put it? Oh, right, here. And I pull it out.
Immediately. Rooney, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You get a +4.
Yeah.
I get a +4. Okay. 14.
Okay. You take 4 points of slashing damage as the head literally just pulls itself out of your hands before you can even think of letting go, slicing them open on the way up past.
Oh, rude.
The head immediately reaffirms itself to the haft. You all almost have to shield your eyes between the snow on the ground reflecting it and the crystals magnifying it. Karavox hurts to look at for a minute. The devil in front of you, Domus, seems terrified.
Just have to hit anything, right?
You hear
Any
in your
devil.
mind. At last.
Alright. Oh, what? Wait. I didn't hear that. What did...
Free at last.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
You who hold the blade of Karavox. Who must fall?
Oh, that's a good question. The devils.
Only you could remember.
Then let them fall. What are you doing, Domus?
Well, it takes an action to pull something out of the bag of holding, so I don't know there's much I can do.
If you plan on wielding it, that's more or less the end. If you plan on giving it to one of your party members, I'll let that be a bonus, or even movement, really.
On Twitter, Jeremy Crawford has confirmed that it is a free action to cry, if you'd like to do that.
Also an option.
Do I remember the deal that we made with Zen?
See, funny thing about the memory you chose to keep. It's kind of blended up with the memory that you had in the smoke. Because they're one and the same, but they're not. So you have, like, the clean copy in your head. But then you also have that extra copy where the flaming carriage came out of the smoke. And Broden said, help the Genasi.
I think you're supposed to get this first. Hand it out.
Zen takes it. It's not her turn, but she is holding on to Karavox. Once it leaves your hand, Domus, the voice is gone, but you see her hold it. You know who must fall. That ends her turn.
Oh, as my bonus action, I am going to harness divine power to get back a second level spell slot.
Perfect. Unfortunately, they do have self-preservation. The unfortunate part being the Marilith is still standing, and leaving is death. So he's gonna come for Kiri. I think they're both gonna fly for Kiri. Oh, what's his fly speed? This is important. You said the wall is 15 feet high? Rooney?
Yes.
He can't fly right now. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He is still going to get there. Uh, 12 to hit Kiri.
No.
A 23 to hit Kiri.
Yep.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 6. 23.
Okay. You're good there, but you do take 11 points of slashing damage. Final attack from the first one is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
That hit.
Yeah.
Another Constitution saving throw, and you take 13 points of slashing damage.
Good. 25.
Okay. So 13 points of
But
slashing,
13.
and you are not the other thing. The second one cannot bite you because it has no teeth. 26 to hit with the first claw, and a 22 to hit with the second claw.
Yeah.
2 Constitution saving throws, please.
$22 and a 9.
Okay. You are poisoned until the end of your next turn. And you take 23 points of slashing damage. That ends there.
23?
23. Donkey is going to attempt to beat the shit out of Chonk. Oh, and he has disadvantage. This is going to be laughable. Yeah,
I was going to say sorry.
14 to hit Chonk?
Nope. The disadvantage is from protection against good and evil, right?
Correct.
Okay.
because I haven't gotten
He
hit
misses
yet,
with the
so
second
I
attack.
Had to roll in concentration saves.
24 to hit Chunk.
24 hits. I am reaching.
It is a good thing you had protection, because otherwise it would have been a nat 20.
Ooh.
You take 7 points of slashing damage.
God! I'm down.
Death ward.
With the death ward?
Chunk is at 1 hit point.
Let's go! Wait, do I drop rage though, or does that just drop me to 1 instead?
It drops you to 1 instead of 0.
Let's go! I got one more turn, baby!
Yay.
Maybe.
No. You don't die to the donkey, is the trick. Dragon flies over all of you, taking the attack of opportunity from the tiny little demon. Tiny little devil.
Oh, that's right.
Tiny little devil is unimportant. And
Marilyn
it's going
Garrett
to
Manson.
tear into the demons. Chunk, Rooney, and Curie, would you please roll me 3d20?
Okay. One of
That
these.
fell out of my tray. That doesn't count.
17.
18. Tell me it's a 19. Come on, Zadie.
Tell me
It's
it's
a
a
16.
60. Perfect. 16,
All
17,
right.
18. It's better. Sadie, roll 2d10. Rooney, roll 2d6. Curie, roll 2d8.
18. No, wait. 16.
6.
16
13.
plus 8, 24, 6. First one is dead. How much, Curie?
13.
13 plus 8. First one is clawed and then eaten. And then the second one is slammed into the ground with a tail.
Which one has no teeth?
The one that got hit with the tail.
Bad day for them.
Oh, it's a bad day for all involved. The Merilith's turn. Because it is against Chonk, I am going to be rolling these attacks. They are at disadvantage because she is a fiend. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. She's not pulling punches. She is
Stop
going until
smiling,
Chonk is
Sadie.
dead.
Trying to prepare our hearts.
Oh, Sadie does this to us all the time, Jeff.
Even?
Yeah.
I have some information
Yeah.
that my fellow players are not going to like.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a straight roll because you...
Because I recklessed on my turn.
We're going to ignore the donkey's attacks, but okay. Dirty 20 to hit you, the first attack.
Just hits.
You are unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, I doubt it'll do enough to full kill me.
Oh, it most certainly won't. However, she has 7 attacks.
6 swords.
22
7
to
attacks.
hit,
It's
2 death saves. 17 to hit,
misses.
19 to hit,
Misses.
miss. 26 with the last sword attack.
I'm gone, baby.
It's so close.
You watch as one after the other swords are driven into Chonk, who is Lorge until the very end, as blade after blade after blade, until they look like a magician's box. Swords sticking out at all angles.
He died as he lived, not knowing what was going on.
Sadie, you're not allowed to make jokes at this time.
Yes, I am. It's my character.
She's got you there.
It's not over. We have 2 Revivify scrolls left.
That's
Damn
true.
it.
Plot twist, Sadie has another character for the finale.
Yes, Steven and I talked about this at the beginning. This was all part of the plan.
The blades
Finale season 2.
are withdrawn, and Chonk, small but still large, falls to the ground, lifeless. Kiri.
All right. Bonus action. I mean, yeah, I can't get over there. I can't even do anything if I'm over there. So I will take a potion of superior healing.
I believe that is 8d4 plus 8.
Okay, so 32.
Okay.
Gonna look up at the dragon. Let's do this. And he will.
Oh, technically your father is still in one of the dragon's claws.
Oh, I thought she put him aside and was like,
She's not
And
letting
kind of pat him on
anybody
the
near
head.
this body.
okay. But yeah, with the thing in front of him, he is going to yeah, I guess Psychic Lance this thing in front of him.
Okay. But is that a intelligent? Yeah, this is gonna go great for him. He is the no, that's a 10. Not looking great. Very much not looking great. Anything else? Any movement, I should ask.
Where am I gonna go?
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hang out there.
My round boy.
I would like to make a request real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to request that my character token get the little red X that goes over all the other ones that represent dead people.
You are very much... Actually, the X technically marks unconscious. That is death.
Ah, thank you. Yes, just a little something to indicate
good.
that I have passed on.
Yes. For those of you keeping track, Kiri's father, technically still breathing. Technically. You could finish the job.
We can
after all
change
this
that if we
you
want,
to.
though.
Yes, you could very easily.
I can't.
You will have to get past a dragon.
Yeah, no.
Rooney.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my Revivify scrolls and shove them towards Damus. Like, save him, damn it! I'm gonna fly 50 feet up with my silk bow and try and get some shots in at this serpentine lady with the hornet's arrows.
Okay. Yeah. With Hornet, only 3 attack rolls this time.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me. that was awful. 3, 4, and 4.
All misses.
Modifier 12. Okay, I'm going to shoot a second time.
Hornet again.
Yeah, Hornet again.
4 attack rolls this time.
4 attack rolls. Okay. Come on, roll better. Roll better. Oh, fuck. Okay. 2, 12, 1, and 16.
2 misses. 12 hits. 16 hits. High or low for that nat 1? Just tell me high or
High or
low.
low? Low.
Okay, you just miss the Marilith. Nothing bad happens.
Chonk is extra dead because you hit him instead.
More like Marilith parries an arrow that comes back at Rooney. Or one of your other friends.
Damn it.
So 2 hits.
Okay, so 2 hits. For a total of... I'll roll faster than that. Which one's in... 16 total piercing damage.
Okay. Still up, but she's showing some wear and tear. Anything else?
Use all my movement. Could Misty Step somewhere, but what would be the point? Hunter's Mark a bonus action? No. Oh yeah, Hunter's Mark is a bonus action. I should have done that first. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on her.
Okay. Hunter's Mark. She is marked.
I'm an idiot.
We're all TTRPG players.
Devil is now smart enough to fucking run. Domus, you have an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it on him.
No.
He literally jumps into the ocean and is gone. Probably not very smart, but enough self-preservation to not be there anymore. Zentalia. Zen. Holding Karavox. Stares down at it. I need all of you, including Chonk, to roll a d20. Chonk, you will be rolling at disadvantage because you are dead.
That's a good reason.
The 3 others who collected a gem from the 3rd door, please also roll a d6 and add it to your roll.
Is this a save?
It's just a roll.
16.
Mine's at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
I'm sorry, you said add a what to it?
D6.
Uh-oh.
They made it to the mute button.
Yay!
It didn't happen. It went away as soon as I clicked mute.
It's testing your reflexes. This time you succeeded. Chunk, what'd you get?
14.
Rooney.
16.
Kiri.
With the D6, dirty 20.
Rooney, that was with the d6, correct?
Yeah.
Domus.
13.
Okay. Chonk, you see nothing. You're dead.
I could take off my glasses. I'll see what he sees.
Rooney and Domus. Holding the axe in her hand, you watch as she closes her eyes. And it seems to warp. You feel immense power coming from this weapon. Almost as if it's being unmade. As if that magic's being released. Kiri. Your mind seems to split. You're certain there's someone else here, a passenger if nothing else. And you're seeing two things. How things were, and how things are. Your memory, and what's really happening. What's really happening? You see what Rooney and Domu see, as the weapon is being unmade. That's not how it was supposed to be. That's not how it happened. Historians don't know what exactly ended the incursion of devils. Did Karavox play a part? Oh, certainly. Our heroes will probably see to that. Is it the end-all? Who knows? That's a story for another time. As we've lost actual Sadie, just as we lost Chunk. What you're witnessing is Karavox being unmade. What history books describe, what Kiri saw that day, was a young Genasi girl who got caught up in a cult, figured out a way out, met back with you on a floating city where she wanted to make amends. So she asked to briefly use Karavox. In Brem, what the real Domus will see, what the real Rooney will see, what the real Chonk will not see because the real Chonk is shish kebab. Is this young Genasi girl being handed Karavox by Domus and driving it into herself. Karavox can hurt very powerful creatures simply by harming their acolytes. She served this Merilith's cult. What better way to bring down your cult leader? And as she falls and the blood and the snow turns red around her, the Merilith's arms go limp. Swords drop to the earth. And she falls forward. Karavox's power proven. At least in close proximity. Before we leave our characters, as the world shifts around this Domos, this Rooney, this Kiri, this shish kebab.
I think it would be more apt to say pincushion, because like a shish kebab.
You are a pincushion, you're right. My mistake.
Pincushion is one thing that has all the stabbings in it.
We still have Revivify scrolls, just saying.
Yeah.
Domus. Just to give people a sense of the historical events. Domus, as you watch this girl drive the weapon into herself, the demons begin to flee those that aren't dead. What do? One thing you do. Immediately.
I cast Revivify on her.
Go ahead and make a charisma check. With advantage. Since you've done it once before. Recently.
$19.
You're just going through the motions at this point. You've already done it on someone who tried to kill you. You can do it for a friend. Chonk, you have 1 hit point. You are in more pain than you have ever imagined in your life. As the places where 6 swords simultaneously pierced you are still slowly knitting themselves together. Kiri, in this final moment, as you watch the Genasi take herself out to take out the Marilith, what do you do?
Are we in...
Go ahead.
You go first.
The demons around you are fleeing. If you choose not to attack them, they will not. A massive, icy dragon that breathes very hot fire is standing in front of you, one clawed protectively over your father's body.
But we're not in any danger at this point.
No.
Okay. Gonna look at the dragon, knowing at this point who she is, and say, I'm gonna trust you to keep him in check. And going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
I'm not going to have you roll. This is purely narrative right now. Your father comes to consciousness. Goes to cast out of sheer panic. Is pushed face first into the snow by your mother.
Mom just saved your life. Don't fuck this up.
He stops. What languages do you speak, Kiri?
I speak Common, Draconic, Elvish, Infernal.
Your mother has a long list of languages under her belt, but with this spell, Draconic is all she can manage. We need time. Or they will kill us first.
Okay.
We will find you when it's safe. And after that meeting, we'll go from there.
It's fair.
She picks up your father, holding him arms tight so he cannot cast a goddamn thing. She takes off. Flies into the distance. Rooney. What is the last thing you do in this moment?
So, what's happened with Karavox is that it's been destroyed? Or is it still there? Can I still see it?
So, to be clear, history kind of diverges from our story a little bit. In our story, Karavox is undone and the world around you is coming apart. We're not addressing that. That's a different problem. Historically, Karavox was not unmade. It was used to hurt herself so that she may hurt the one she served. Karavox is fine. bloodstained, kind of in her clavicle.
I think I would have flown back down and stopped her from trying to hurt herself. But
She's gone.
obviously too late. Can I try and pull Karavox from her shoulder and cast Cure Wounds just in a panic?
You pull the weapon and you cast Cure Wounds. Looking her over, you don't see fear in her eyes. You don't even see resignation. She took down a very powerful demoness. One who, if she had gotten a hold of Karavox, could wreak untellable damage. It's not pretty, it's not good. But you at least see she's found peace in that knowledge. Chunk. You are barely conscious. What is the first thing you do when you wake and the last thing you will do of this chapter?
Do I see Domo standing over me?
You do.
I reach down into my satchel and grab a copy of my book and hand it to him and say, "As a thank you, peasant."
I don't know what this is.
It's a book. Can you not read?
Gee, thanks.
Can you not read?
Yeah, I can read. Are you okay?
Define okay.
Alive.
Then yes.
Good.
Okay.
Do I have to read it?
You don't have to.
That was a question for Chonk.
Oh.
Only if you want to. I don't know.
Well, what's it about? Like, give me a summary.
Well, it's a dummy's guide to speed rapping.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm quite the agile lyricist myself, you know.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, presents. Speed rapping presents.
No. Like
I was gonna ask, why isn't this rapped?
what some bards do.
Neat.
I'll give you a demonstration. The book really helps.
Cool, bye.
Almost walks away. And with that, we leave the history. In our story, the world seems like it's ending. 3 of you immediately pulled away. Kiri, it's just you and Zen for a moment. As the world begins to fall apart, changing. It's done this before. You've seen it. It's been so long. Or has it? Is time moving? Are you... What is... all these thoughts rapidly in your head? You remember a massive Titanic nightmare version of the Genasi in front of you. attacking you, attacking your friends, taking down everything in her path, screaming for release as the world fell away and reasserted itself. And as it falls again, she looks at you. Find me when you understand. Then it can start. And before you can ask for clarification, she is gone. You are alone. You are unmade. And that's where we leave our players. But of course,
no
we don't end with them.
Never.
Never. We end in a house, which we've spent some time in, but it's in shambles. Broken. Drawers ripped out of dressers and desks, rummaged as if somebody's been looking for something. A man walks amongst the debris and finally lays eyes on a piece of paper. A poster advertising Karavox's presence as part of a new collection in a nearby manor museum. As he steps out, Aaron Descala is on the floor, bleeding from a gash in his head. The man looks down, lowers a hand, and the camera follows his other as... Let me close everything. So many things. Should have closed it before. This is on me. Bad storytelling on my part. As...
It is the one
reaches up
true God!
towards a familiar holy symbol that grows a violent, violet light. And the camera cuts. And that is where we end Chapter 2 of System Agnostic.
Stop killing all of the archivists, Stephen.
I'm confused. Is Rooney dead?
No. Well, technically,
Did
I mean,
Rooney ever
Rooney's
live?
not immortal,
Like,
so
eventually.
at some point, yes, Rooney is dead.
Rooney's the most mortal of all of us.
Rooney is the least immortal of any of you, yeah. He will die first, not including Chonk.
I was gonna say I already died.
Twice.
So.
I just
Fury
knew
was
that.
dead on the inside.
Chonk has
Wait,
died
when was
twice
the first
now.
time again?
When you rolled your 8th natural one on a d20,
Yep.
everything went to hell, and that's why you had to have a raised dead spell cast on you.
Ah, yes.
Thank you all for coming through this part of the journey with us. Thank you to my players for, to put bluntly, sticking around for my bullshit. I hope everyone enjoyed the tale and is excited to see where it goes. Or at least... I mean, you might not be as excited as I am, but is at least somewhat excited. Any plugs? I know this weekend's the holidays, so to those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. We will not be back next week because I like taking a break between chapters, and, you know, with the week after being the new year, it feels right. So I will put a message on when we're back next. I'll have to talk to my players about that. But any plugs, my friends?
Yeah, my plug is tough luck, Kelsey. The bird lived.
The bird did live, and there's nothing we can do about that.
He's still here.
Hashtag the bird lived.
Bird
Kelsey
always
is
lives.
probably
Bird
not
lived in
still
the chapter
here,
1
but I
as well.
stand by my statement.
Bird lived chapter 1, Bird lived chapter 2, chapter 3.
That's true. The bird's been doing good.
Quelmarcon.com. Go by Tix. They are
Yes.
Do it.
live now.
January 9th, 7:30, Cyberpunk, be there.
Equally as important, I believe, January 8th, the finale of Strahd. It's
Yep.
been more than a year in the making, guys. It's a year and
Get
a
it
half.
over with.
We're finally gonna do it. We're gonna
I'm
murk
so
a
far
vampire or
behind.
die trying. And by we, I mean the lovely players who Tyler's been traumatizing for a year and a half.
That's such a
Like a
bad Quelmarian.
12-hour
I'm so far behind on
jam.
that.
Should bring us in.
Beyond that, I believe, is First Class next week, Jeff?
First Class is next week, as far as I know, and every Wednesday after that.
Fair enough.
We are on Chapter 2.
Woot. Plant Girls starts up in January. We will... Some of our days will be trading off with them as they get their feet under them, or roots under them, I guess.
No roots.
No roots? No roots for Rooney.
Rootless Rooney.
But yeah. Anybody got anything else except for Sadie's usual?
I was gonna say I always go last, so I don't know if we're done yet.
I think we're done. What do you
I'm
got,
good.
Sadie?
All right, wonderful people of Quelmar. As always, as requested by my lovely fellow player Brendan, at the end of every game, I give you all updates on my dating life. As you may or may not recall, last week I was down in Florida, and so I could not spend time on the dating apps that I usually spend time on, as my location would make it so that any matches I make are with people down in Florida. And so I would not get to see them as regularly as I would like. Since then, I have come back to my wonderful, very cold state of Minnesota. I made one match on Tinder today, about 45 minutes before we jumped on this call for the game. I messaged a cheesy pickup line that I'm not going to repeat because it's only funny if you can read her bio. And her bio has some information that I don't want to dox her with.
Smart.
So I will not be sharing that pickup line with you. She has yet to respond. So maybe I fucked up. I don't know. We'll see. But you know what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That is my dating life. Okay, on to the next plug. As some of you may or may not remember, I am trying to start a comedy TikTok channel with some friends of mine. We are the ADHD Morons. You can go on TikTok and give us a follow at 80HD_morons. In it, I do this lovely bit, and which I will continue to do for all of you lovely people here at Quelmar as a sort of sample to try to gain followers for us. I still don't have the login information, so I can't post any of them yet. But without further ado, and now it's time for Silly Stories with Sadie, the part of TikTok where Sadie comes out and tells a silly story. There is a roughly 1 in 5.2 to the 61st power chance that if you go to slap a table, all of the molecules in your hand will perfectly align with the spaces in the molecules of the table, and your hand will harmlessly pass through it. This led my buddy to ask, so if I slap this table 5.2 to the 61st power times, my hand will go through it, and then proceeded to start slapping, completely forgetting that Mother Nature doesn't keep track of things, and every time you slap it, the statistic resets itself to 1 in 5.2 to the 61st power. After 20 minutes of slapping, his hand was very red, very much in pain, and I laughed the whole time. This has been Silly Stories with Sadie, the part of TikTok where Sadie comes out and tells a silly story. Bonus silly story, Sadie actually based Chonk's title of Most Agile Lyricist off of herself, as she was the most agile lyricist in her high school. Anyone that wants a demonstration, I'm more than happy to give one. But if we don't want one, I don't have to.
I leave it to the rest of you. I knew about this bit for weeks now.
You can go for it.
What? Whatever it is, do it.
Is it relevant to the Quelmar or the game?
That's a good question.
No.
Exactly as relevant as the Tinder update.
The rap I would be performing is not relevant to Quelmar or the game.
I'm gonna say for safety reasons, let's not. 'Cause I don't know what the
I-
lyrics are.
Brendan, you
Well,
can go if you
one,
want. I want to
I
hear it.
know the lyrics. Two, I know the copyright rules, and I know that we're in the clear. I would just have a question about how family friendly we want this to be. 'cause I
We're
have two
gonna
possible
save it.
Could do.
Good night, everybody.
Darn it.
All right, you all can listen
Jeff, I'll
to
do
it
it for you when
after the
stream
call
ends.
ends.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'll do it after stream ends, Jeff.
Private show.
So, on that note, for the final time for Chapter 2 and the final time this year, what do we say, friendos?
Keep trolling
Keep
the
rolling
ice.
the dice.
All of that
I
was
didn't roll a
statistically
1
correct.
this session.
Keep rolling dice.
Got a 12.